We is live, and I am back.
Welcome back, Bambina.
Bite me. Welcome to another Friday live stream. Novakast episode 295 if you're on the YouTube side, or a non-numbered episode of Study Buddies, where we are finally getting back to Phoenix Wright. Ideally, I think we will be able to finish out the first game tonight, because all we have left is the final day of trial. And I want to apologize that I wasn't available or here last weekend. I was in the chat for all of Friday's stream, but I did dip away a little bit for Saturdays, but I'm still kind of recovering from being sick. But my voice was shot. I couldn't even do Emma's voice without gasping for air because I was all congested. But obviously I can do it now. What game? Hello, just kidding. We're gonna be playing Phoenix Wright, the very first game, so Ace Attorney. But
finishing up, hopefully.
But first, because since the guys didn't want to continue the game, I told them they could finish it out without me. I'd just be hanging out. Right. But
yeah, but it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
What? You get my snark in text form.
True.
What, you want me to use like text to speech?
Yes. Yes. Just read all my responses out in text to speech.
Out the lines
or speech to text or whatever.
Have her
you
type
realize
out
how long that would have been?
Emma and have it be text to speech.
Oh, come on. That would be perfect. Do I have a character in the next game that I can do that with?
You should.
Oh, I should. I definitely should.
Oh God!
I already called dibs on that person too. It's technically two people in one. That's the only hint I will give. But if you guys have played the Phoenix Wright games, let me know if you guys you get the reference. Or hey, he's playing, guys. What's up, chat? All right. Anyway, because I was not here last weekend, we didn't spin the wheel or anything like that because I have access to the wheel. It's also in our description too. If we ever do a viewer's choice thing, so you can look at the wheel yourselves. But because I wasn't here last weekend, and our last wheel spin landed on viewer's choice, Sage ended up being the first to enter in the chat with a punishment, and that was one of his landmine links for free. And then I remember Rob said last weekend that if I wasn't back by last Saturday, that he would give you another landmine link for free. So we owe Sage 2 landmine links before we spin our Wheel of Punishments tonight, and then we can get into the game. But
real quick.
Yeah. What's up?
That boss I got stuck on in Battlefield, her name's apparently Cleo, and fuck you, Cleo. My wrist is still hurting.
Yeah, Aden played some Battle Kid, and it was hilarious.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this. He did a lot better than Aaron did on his first try.
To be fair, I had the first area, like up to the first boss, for the most part memorized. Like how to deal with it.
It's okay, just kidding. I mean, we're glad that you're here. People, if they want to lurk, they can lurk. I did. I just did. You asked to shout you out.
Hey,
but when it sounds when I say your name, it just sounds like I'm fucking with people. So.
Hey, I want to ask you guys something.
No. What do you think this is? Sorry.
I want to do this for next Christmas for you guys.
Oh no!
Coming up with thinking of some ominous. Of our thinking of some of our famous moments and our more famous quotes from our podcasts, and then making a shirt.
Oh, that's interesting.
I saw where it was going because it was saying, "Oh,
okay."
So I think the top one that like came to mind was the "fuck you, Eliza."
Ah.
That's the first one. Gosh, I'm trying to think of another like really good one. Oh wait, another thing that comes to mind was when we were playing The Walking Dead. Who am I kidding? He's probably in hell.
Yeah.
The brother.
I was trying to watch our playthrough of As Dusk Falls again. Because that's like one of my favorite group playthroughs we did. It's so fucking funny.
Oh no, I mean yeah, mine too.
But anyway.
Well,
All right.
Like, a lot of these choice-based games that we've played have been a lot of fun.
Uh-huh. And we will be playing one soon this month. We'll be playing The Expanse when that comes out. So
you bringing up Christmas and whatnot got me thinking of our New Year's retrospective. Oh, we've already got so many golden moments.
I gotta re-record those though. Because I need to I need to re-clip them because the quality was not good on that because I screen recorded all of the clips from my phone. So if we do that again, I'm gonna make sure I actually do it on my laptop or my PC this time around, so it looks better than less than 720p. I don't want to go through that again, but all right. Sorry about that, guys. We got 2 Landmine links to watch. Here, you guys see the wheel?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Let's go. Oh, did I not make music for this? What?
I don't think so. I
No.
think you did.
There's.
But is Sage here?
No, but he'd still have the two
Okay.
spins because we owe him that. All right, so that's the
Well, I was
first
gonna say-
one. I'm gonna.
Well, I was just thinking it would have been better if we would have waited for him.
Well,
He might be busy.
yeah,
If anything, he could always just rewatch the VOD.
that's what he usually does if he's not here.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna remove that one from the wheel. I'll make sure to pick it up when. But now
Wait a
I'm
minute.
re-spinning again.
Why do I have a feeling I've probably seen this? That first one.
I have no idea. I haven't even seen them. Oh, god damn it.
The fuck?
That's
What?
yours, Rob.
Oh yes. Yes.
I'm afraid we're gonna get copyrighted though. With it.
We're gonna get copyrighted anyways.
Well, that's not. Okay, yeah, it's fun. Whatever. We're cool. Realize that I'm also streaming on my channel too.
Hey. Let me ask you.
I
Something.
mean, no, I'm not.
What-
I'm collabing with you.
Would this one be better? Is this one better, or would it be better if we had this one, or the one with literal gay Al, where he's like, "I'm super. Thanks for asking."
No.
Hi, Wally
I did
Gator.
that
How are
a
you?
little I did that a little bit too well.
All right.
I've heard you do it better. I've heard you do it I've heard you do it better than that.
Just kidding. I did mention your name earlier. Hey, Size Matters. How's it going?
Yeah, I did that a little bit too well.
All right.
I need to watch that movie still.
All
By the
right.
way.
Video number 1. Sorry. Trying to move things
I was,
along.
I was-
But first,
Okay, I think I've seen
I was-
videos from this creator.
by the way,
yes.
seeing as I've recently gotten back to working on Chrono Trigger to get things ready
Mm-hmm.
for the ending showcase.
Okay.
I've continued watching the VODs of our Ace Attorney
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and I'm on. I had to stop playing for a little bit because I was dying of laughter yet again from the beginning, where y'all were like, "Shut up," and shut the fuck up.
Aden has become an instrument of chaos in this playthrough. Or just in friendship in general. So, thanks,
After
Righto.
we watch these, when we get into the game, I got a fun question for you guys.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so the first one is Mimi Stop Chewing. And Whenever we get Landmine links, by the way, I always put the videos in the descriptions on both ends after the stream is done. So, all right, first one.
Oh, okay. I read that wrong because I thought it said Mimi chewing gum for some reason, and then because like at a smaller screen, it looks like a box of like chewing gum. Now I see it, I'm like, oh no.
All right. Sorry, I'm not trying to like rush as in being like a dick or anything like that.
I know.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was clear.
Stop chewing so far out, bro. Leave that little guy alone. What the f is you gonna do if I don't?
Okay, Sage. Fair play. That was good. I like that one. That was good. Good job. I'm proud of you. Nicely done. All right, and then now we got the second one, which is Rob's video on the wheel. I've already seen I actually saw this when it was live.
I'm overjoyed. I love this bit.
So if we get copyrighted, cool. But yeah.
Oh crap! I can't make the joke because it would spoil the video. Go ahead, play it.
Okay.
I got something to say, so let's just play the video.
Wait, is this the entire song?
I miss Robin Williams.
Oh my Dios mío, han matado a Kenny.
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Times have changed. Our kids are getting worse. They won't obey their parents. They just want to fart and curse. Should we blame the government or blame society? Or should we blame
Hold
the
on.
images on
I
TV?
gotta.
No, blame
Oh wait.
Canada, blame Canada,
the that everything's gone wrong since Canada came along.
blame Canada, blame Canada.
That's quality.
Don't blame
I don't
yourself
miss that.
for your
The
son's
fluctuation
plan.
of
He
lighting.
saw the darn cartoon and now he's off to join the clan. And my boy Eric once had
You
my
know?
picture on his shelf.
Okay, so it is the
But
full
now when
song.
he sees me, he
Yeah.
tells me to myself.
Blame Canada, blame Canada.
Because when Canada is gone, there'll be no North Celine Dion.
Hey,
They're not even a real country anyway. Kenny could have been a doctor or a lawyer, rich and true. Instead, he burned up like a piggy on the barbecue.
I forgot. I forgot some of the song.
hey, I love this.
Heck no! Canada, blame Canada, with all their hockey hullabaloo and that bitch Anne Marie too.
Well, since I've seen
All I
this
can
movie.
say is I give out. It's Canada's fault. Everybody!
By the way, just kidding. You were timed out for spamming in the chat.
Margaret Trudeau's
Just to let you know. No hard feelings.
First,
Booty call! No wonder they get the men!
oh man. First, I'm gonna say I miss Robin Williams and his comedy and his movies. Second, if we get copyrighted, well, we blame Canada.
Oh my god.
Well,
I
we as
had to.
Novakast are a group channel. We do not always hold the same ideas and opinions as one another, as demonstrated here.
And in case we have certain people that don't get it, that is a joke. We are allowed
What?
to make them.
Wait, what? Really?
I'm making a joke.
Really?
For those that don't understand that.
You know I'm fucking with you, right?
I know you are. I'm just saying to those other individuals that are just gonna say, "Oh, you're gonna blame Kenna for something that they didn't do it." Like, dude, it's a fucking joke.
Foot, meat, mouth.
Yeah.
All right, let me your screen.
Wait, we didn't do the.
Oh yeah, we didn't do the others. Just kidding. Thank you. Yeah. We got to do the wheel. Like so many things are going below average for me right now. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta. Boop.
That made my day though.
I remember watching it back in 1999 because my mom really did not like me watching South Park, and I was staying at my my aunt and uncle and with my cousins and whatnot in Chicago at the time, and so I got to watch it there, and so it was me even just watching that when it was live back in 99. It was like, oh, I'm screwing over I'm doing what my mom told me not to do. I felt so rebellious. Anyway,
I got to see it twice in theaters.
All right, Wheel of Punishments for next time. Let's go. Oh, what is going on with
no sound?
That's so weird. Hold on.
We can this time we can blame Eliza.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Guess the song lyric. So who gets to choose the lyrics? All right, gotta go to that one then. We haven't had that one yet.
Ooh, please be me.
I'm glad it landed on this. It's one of the few that it's yet to land on. So yay! Hopefully we actually get to go through with it because it could be very interesting.
As I spin this, I'm also gonna hit JR's button. So
Big
we have
bucks, no whammy, stop!
some noise in the background because I don't know why it's not making music. Or lucky you, lucky you.
All right, Quirkwill, don't do me wrong tonight.
And you talked during the whole time, or too. So curse may be broken, or Rob and I are just gonna get fucked over in all this. All right, now lend me your screen.
Press the A button.
No.
Now.
All right, give me a sec to resize it. And by the way, I hope everyone is doing well this evening.
It was somewhat fun voicing Karma.
I tried. Oh yeah, I showed the guys the other day, but I ordered another Phoenix Wright shirt.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'll show it to you real quick before we get into the stream. The image.
Hey, while you're pulling it up,
we did the final investigation already. Correct?
Yep. This is all just trial. By the way, here's the shirt.
God, bring me some popcorn now. This will be a lot of fun to watch.
So I've recently, I think I told you guys on Discord recently. I've been watching a lot of old movies.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time, only because I know quotes and clips from the movie. I recently watched, or at least not recently because I watched it last week. Rocky Horror Picture Show,
which you guys talked about, right, last weekend.
Which again, it's very artsy.
I still come off bitchy, even though I don't mean to. I'm sorry.
I mean, I will say it was an interesting film to watch. Like, no doubt, it was an interesting film, and I get why some certain individuals. And you know who you are.
Stop.
That are gonna be uncomfortable.
But
though I'm not gonna lie, Frankenfurter is probably one of my favorite villains now.
Oh, Frankenfurter?
Yeah, Frankenfurter.
Dr. Frankenfurter.
What a weenie.
I'm Dr.
But,
Frankenfurter.
I've got a video I need to send to you after the stream.
For the wheel or no? Oh, okay.
No, it's for Rob to enjoy. Did you ever watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Me?
Bits
Either
of
you.
it.
Do y'all know who Anthony Head is, though, right?
I think so.
No.
He's the one who played Giles in that.
Okay, yeah.
Amazing singer. I'm gonna be sending you a video where of him doing street transvestite, and he does a superb job at it.
Nice.
Uh,
By the way, for you two, watch that rest of that performance video that I was showing earlier. I put it in our group
I
DM
will.
yesterday. It's really good. I've been still on my K-pop kick, and I've been listening to Stray Kids a lot lately. And I saw some of their award show performances, and I even watched them practice it too, like videos of them practicing it. I don't like boy bands at all, really, but I have so much respect for that group because they're completely self-produced within their agency, so they make all their own tracks and whatnot, and I think that's commendable because, I mean, a lot of times you don't see artists writing their own songs, especially in that genre. But anyway, okay, so we are, we're gonna be starting off with me right away. Oh, cool.
oh. Before we get, can I tell a fun story that I have with one of my guys?
Can you? I don't know.
Or one of my, because at work, I mean,
Can you?
MJ, I've shown MJ and Aden images of my my collection of stuff that I have for my office / room, and I've accumulated quite a few things, including like the mask from The Mask.
Oh, you got
Loki's
mask. Cool.
One person asked me if I ever asked if I was a fan of the Hellraiser movies, and they asked me, "Hey, why don't you buy a Lament configuration box?" And I just said flat out no. And he's like, "Well, why?" It's like, okay, first, that's based off a somewhat popular book. Second, let's say if there is some form of realism when it comes to the Hellraiser Lament configuration box, who's to say by chance I get the one box that's actually legit?
That's fair.
And then to the extent I have somebody walk into my office, see it, fuck with it, and then the next thing I know, I have people going missing inside my house.
Like it's on the same like
We are
kind
the
of
dreamers of
understandable
dreams.
train of thought that the reason why some people won't get a replication of the Puppet Master puppet.
Or the puppet from Dead was it Dead Silence? Because they'd be worried about Mary Shaw.
Was the quote that did I use that quote, or did I actually quote that correctly? That reference I just made about like we are the dreamers of dreams, Willy Wonka.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, they're making a new movie,
I know.
and it's supposed to be like a prequel, which got me thinking, why the fuck we haven't thought of this?
Hopefully, it's not based on the modernized versions of Roald Dahl's books and whatnot.
I know, but it's like, why didn't they think of this before?
Like, I'm curious how they'll if like there's an Augustus Gloop kind of character in it, and how they're gonna go about it.
Well, this one's supposed to be like a younger Willy Wonka before he has his factory.
Well, I mean, just because Willy Wonka was written by Roald Dahl, and Roald Dahl is known lately like that.
Being bastardized.
Yeah, a lot of his books are being republished to cater to modern sensibilities, is what they called it. But basically, they're trying to be very politically correct, so people's feelings don't get hurt. which I think that I don't like that. One, Roald Dahl is
Yeah,
no
that's-
longer living. Two,
Well,
like you're just
defendant
revising
sucks.
things. Like why are you revising? Like
well,
it's
that's like
history.
for-
It's
that's like
literature.
Well,
That's like
To-
censoring Mark Twain's books.
yeah. Well, to kind of put back, kind of push back a line that a lot of them had put kind of peddled to people that didn't like content from them. If you don't like it, don't read it or don't watch it.
Because I love it when institutions like to tell me what I can't, what I can and can't handle.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back into
Okay.
this final day, final trial, final case in this game too.
All right. This is the defendant lobby, all right? But there's no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if...
Who is this?
I don't know. Something's been happening behind the scenes. Nope.
Oh,
Oh shit!
I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure.
Considering when we started, when we actually started doing the voices and whatnot for tonight, because on the finale of the previous case, I thought for some reason I was instantly thinking that Edgeworth was the defendant.
Mm. Wow, Edgeworth, your voice acting is good.
all right. Edgeworth?
Knowing you, you've already figured it out. Who the owner of the 7777777 ID number is, that is.
Well, I have a pretty strong hunch.
And I probably used one too many sevens there, but I don't.
No, you didn't. You're good.
Oh, shit.
Looks like I'm not... Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out.
You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record.
I always think that when he holds his arm like that, he's having a stroke.
I'm losing feeling in my arm. Don't mind me none. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything.
True. Not yet.
In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling. 5 minutes Wright and Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty.
But she didn't do it.
I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say.
It's the first time he's ever done something like this. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her.
The truth?
Everything goes back to the SL9 incident.
Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past.
That depends on you.
Huh?
If she's found guilty,
Ha.
if she's found guilty,
Sorry.
you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened.
I'll think about it. See you in court, Wright.
This is it. If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make.
Chief Gant. Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, Udgy. Been back in the pool yet?
No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work.
But
Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I can top
I keep
that.
forgetting to add the rim shot soundbite to my stream deck.
If you don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what is this proposal of yours?
Oh, music went off. Lana. That is to say, the defendant has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to do what? Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble.
Oh, this is an interesting turn of events. What's this all about, defendant?
I'd just like to make one simple request, and I'll be finished.
Well then, what's your request?
Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial.
Huh?
I confess to all charges against me. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office.
No, Lana? You can't. Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defendant's plea.
In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services.
But Lana,
Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. The request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial.
Oh shit, we beat the game! Awesome!
Even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise.
this can't be happening.
It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant.
Like I said, right? 5 minutes. Just kidding. One moment, Your Honor.
Miss Edgeworth?
Prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature.
Come on, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you, but why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut?
Tisk tisk. I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
What?
Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be.
Phoenix is like, oh shit!
With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes.
Some kind of deal, Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy.
Burn!
I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, to her.
As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye.
Oh, fuck.
I request the court hears her testimony.
Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue.
I don't care what you think, Miss Sky.
Well, fuck you too.
The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it.
See, I wish you had the intentionally mispronouncing things punishment here.
Oh God.
As Edgeworth.
Oh.
Very well. The court shall grant the prosecution's request.
It's created to the whole stroke thing.
I don't
stroke
really
theory.
care for your tune, Chief Grant.
That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant?
Worthy, you'll live to regret this. Mark my words.
Miss Emma Sky, please take the stand.
Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins.
Whoa!
I didn't think it was gonna pick up my microphone.
What happened?
You didn't hear it?
No, I didn't.
That was well done.
What? I didn't hear it. What?
She made a horse sound.
She did a what?
She made a horse sound.
I didn't think it was loud enough to be picked up by my microphone, so it startled me when I did it. Because I saw.
You got it though.
I don't care because I saw them fucking on Streamlabs, like, just the volume just go way up.
That's great.
But no,
That's funny.
I did. You didn't hear it that time?
Okay, I heard it that time.
Okay, that's when I was doing that with my cheek.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Emma. Emma Sky. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator.
2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer, Joe Dark, of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct?
Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though.
I'm sorry,
Dick?
but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time.
Miss Edgeworth, please remember, this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant?
Yes, it most certainly is.
Well, okay then. I have no form of object permanence, so let's go ahead and do this.
Okay.
He sure gave in fast.
Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago.
Okay, Yoda Karma, Yoda von Karma.
The trip to yesteryear has finally begun.
Say now at the beginning of sentences? Come on.
It's bound to lead the truth behind this trial.
The other one puts now in the middle of sentences.
You should do that bit.
I was waiting in my sister's office that day.
Oh.
A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me. But I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
It's a good thing you weren't harmed.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder?
That will soon become apparent, Your Honor.
You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence.
That would not fly
Yeah,
in an
that's
actual
all on
court.
That's all on you, right?
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Alright, sorry, Emma.
Fuck up.
Aw, shit.
Two years ago, the defendant was a detective at the police department, correct?
Yes. She was second in command under then Deputy Chief of Police Gant. My sister. She was the best detective ever.
She sure was. Deputy Chief Gant and Miss Sky used to be quite the pair.
We're all a little unprofessional today, huh?
I believe they even shared the same office.
That's right. I'd always sit at my sister's desk and dream about playing that organ. I wanted to play it that day, too.
Police department and the prosecutor's office held a ceremony that day.
Lana promised to take me to dinner after she finished her work.
Oh, Magi's on.
And apparently Magi's playing Tetris 99 right now. What's up, Magi?
A man?
Yeah, Joe Dark. He was a serial killer.
Joe Dark was brought in for questioning on the day of that ceremony. We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest.
When he saw his chance, he fled the room, right?
Upon fleeing the room, Dark proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in a panic because the elevator was going up. Then he ran into Sky and Gant's office.
There was a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened up the door to have a look. But that's when I saw him.
What was the prosecutor doing there?
That day, there were two people present at Dark's questioning. Deputy Chief Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Hello?
What?
I know you guys have already played this game, like, something, with everything involving Gant, something just kind of bugs me.
Oh?
What? He's innocent.
Well, so, technically speaking, like, after Dark fled, it would have been Gant and, Marshall chasing him, right?
Yeah.
But the only one chasing him was Marshall.
First one to get up there was Marshall, or to the office.
So I'm partly kind of wondering if Gant, like, kind of procrastinating getting up there to get him killed, or see if he would get killed.
It's not a bad theory at all.
Yeah.
We're not telling you, though.
Yeah, I know. And then the vase, probably afterwards, because Dark was knocked out after Marshall was killed. So, if anything, he showed up, hit Dark over the head with the vase, and then either that or Lana did. But either way, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just gonna pretend that this is Phoenix just talking this out the entire time. Instead of Rob.
Speaking of Gant.
It would be, honestly, it would be within Phoenix's character, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Then he'd probably, like, start daydreaming. Imagine Gant in a cowboy outfit.
Why? Why?
Because I can.
Okay.
I like those. I like the cowboy aesthetic. I got to try that on.
Like that's how Phoenix is able to get through these trials to go to kind of like the whole water boy thing where you have to think of something funny.
Oh. I thought you were gonna say like just to pretend that everybody's or they're in their underwear, but instead you just see Gant with a cowboy outfit instead.
I'm sorry, I need to rephrase because like in a water boy, it's like think of the person that makes you angry. That's how he does it. But for Phoenix, it's like think of like for the person that you're basically targeting in terms of the trial. Think of them in a funny outfit.
I know. That's what I was going
Actually,
with.
the better analogy would have been the Bogart from Harry Potter.
You see, you lost me there.
It's like a boogeyman.
Okay.
So it brings out your it was like for movie 3.
It changes into your worst fear, the thing you fear the most.
And so they were practicing a spell which changes the form of the Bogart. And you have to, and basically in some sense, like you have to picture something funny about it. Like for Neville, it was Professor Snape. And the professor says, okay, I want you to picture your grandmother's clothes and picture Snape wearing them.
Okay.
Which in of itself is a funny image. All right.
Alright, Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award.
Yeah, when I say that he lost me is because I have never seen any of the Harry Potter films or read any of the books, so I have no idea about that universe.
Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony.
I assume that would also be why he was the first to run after Dark.
When Dark grabbed me, I thought I was good as dead.
And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in.
I don't clearly remember what happened then.
Can you tell me? Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. Just then, the lights went out.
The lights?
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on and lightning struck nearby.
So the electricity went out?
Wait a minute. If it was pitch black in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then, lightning flashed again outside. Baby, when the lights go out. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yeah, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case.
Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim. hear more.
No.
So, you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago?
Yeah. That's what's so scary about this trial.
And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw.
Yeah, but at the time, the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture.
A picture? Yes, I think she mentioned that before.
Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough?
Why?
This
I was trying not to laugh.
this picture of the witness drew.
Sorry.
I believe it has a very important meaning.
First the no, and then the why.
I was waiting for him to hit spot the picture so I could say it.
But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
Not that one.
It was
A list.
No. You were right next to it. No! The list of evidence! It was right next to the picture. No! There you go.
Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost.
Can I present that?
Go for it.
Just in case.
Ruined my day.
I can tell I'm still a little bit congested too.
Phoenix Wright, the biggest asshole of the legal world. Mr. Edgeworth? This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet, you would insist on denying its existence.
Huh? Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture.
That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold.
Nice.
This is the evidence list for the SO9 incident.
Please, turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over. Turn it... Ah! What's this?
Yes, what is that?
Hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew. Rebel.
It seems the judge was able to learn how to turn things to its side.
Indeed.
He's good. He's just pretending.
Again, judge, no object permit. I said it before. I'm not going to repeat it.
I think he meant to say object permanence.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. Two men appear to be wrestling here.
What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list?
Me?
Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
These lists.
The HPIC. Damn it.
They're different from each other.
What?
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete.
What?
These 2 lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here, where they were torn apart from each other.
So, you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you.
What? What?
Rabble, rabble, bullshit. What?
Waka waka.
Alright, order. But, Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list?
Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor?
Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head.
I'll be right back.
If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list.
Huh?
Yes, that's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's possible. Let's see.
Oh my god, there is.
Is something wrong?
Do I even have to ask?
Sorry, Your Honor.
That was like spontaneous.
Oh, like I got kicked in the balls. Oh, there's indeed something drawn on the back of my list.
Yeah, sorry. That was loud.
It's that thing.
Oh god, no.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba,
Kill
ba,
it!
ba,
Kill it with
ba,
fire!
ba, 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 ba.
Oh my god, it's the demon from hell!
Excuse you, Your Honor.
It haunts my waking dreams!
How dare you criticize my singing, you
Chasing
dick!
me around in a clown costume!
Just pound your gavel and shut up.
No more.
Oh, done.
He just calls out to Gumshoe.
Gumshoe! You failed me, you idiot! You didn't burn the demon!
The Blue Badger killed everybody. Run for your lives.
Oh my god, just imagine this being like a fever dream. Like, you just see like the blue, you know, like all around you it's just nothing but fire. With like the Blue Badger with a creepy smile with corpses all around him. Let that image sink in.
Animatronic theme park with the Blue Badger is one of the animatronics.
It's kind of funny because this kind of sounds like an ice cream truck, and I just grabbed a little mini ice cream cone.
I'm like,
I want ice cream.
Music box.
That's the demon! That's the demon that was dancing in the evidence room!
Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives.
I guess he was out of scrap paper.
Well, let's take a look at what it looks like combined.
Evidence list restored and updated in the court record. I want to take a look.
Why is it sideways like that?
Hold on.
Oh, right.
It's not the blue badger.
What is it?
Oh.
What is it?
It's not the blue badger.
What is it?
Oh, look! The stone badger!
Very well, witness. Will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
Can't. Huh? Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor.
What's wrong with Emma? She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at that picture.
I'm busy eating ice cream. Lay off. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, I could see... all I could see were windows or shadows. Ha! After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind.
Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw.
Very well. I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dock about to murder Prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Yay.
Did you draw this picture right after the incident?
I think I drew it 2 or 3 days later. At first, I was in such a state of shock that I couldn't do anything.
During that time, the investigation team was reorganized. Detective Goodman was placed in charge, under the direction of Damon Gant and Lana Skye.
2 or 3 days later? The memory should still have been fresh in her mind.
Excuse me, witness? But can you please tell us why this picture is painted all black?
I'm a minimalist. The flash of lightning. Oh, never mind. I already read this shit.
So, at the time, you didn't even know it was Mr. Marshall who had come to your rescue.
No, I couldn't see him clearly. What? Hi, Kit Kat.
For some reason, I was thinking about the story that for some reason I started thinking about the story that Edgeworth talked about. You know, like
between the sword and the shield.
Yeah.
The contradiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
For some reason, because it's not always black and white, or it's not always, you know. What if it? Strangely enough, what if it wasn't Joe Dark?
What wasn't Joe Dark?
That being the killer.
That's a good question.
Huh. Just a thought.
I already said that line.
The lightning was so bright, and I was knocked to the floor.
You were knocked to the floor?
Dark had a tight grip on me, but when Mr. Marshall jumped on him, I was knocked away. I turned around, and that's when the lightning flashed.
Poor Emma. I'm just glad she wasn't hurt.
So what happened after the lightning flash?
After that, I must have fainted.
You mean you didn't see the actual murder take place?
I'm sorry.
Flash of lightning only drove off the darkness for a split second. Not only that, but the trauma of the situation understandably caused the witness to faint. Do you really need to torture this girl any further?
What? I'm not the bad guy here.
Anyway, this picture.
Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw?
Of course, this is the exact scene.
It wasn't influenced by or in any way from your talks with the detectives?
Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright?
No, of course not. I better watch out. He might find some way to cut my salary.
I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives. So I don't think anyone's story would have influenced me.
Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you about this picture?
Huh? Oh, well. That's strange. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind. And yet, there's clearly a contradiction here. Alright, so... I wanna...
Funnily enough, on my playthrough of this case, I actually had the exact same thoughts and doubts that you presented.
I want to present this one. Damn it.
Huh? It does? I don't see any contradiction.
Huh? Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations.
Alright. Load.
This case does technically have an alternate ending.
Huh?
Yep.
Sorry.
Alright.
I was saying that this case has an alternate ending.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's... Whew.
Is it the bad ending?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to get the good ending.
Oh.
I didn't do that.
What's your thought process?
Well, she says...
Present Neil's autopsy report to the statement. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
Okay. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction.
What? No way.
Ah, she must have stepped away.
What? Uh-oh. Wait.
What?
What?
I thought you stepped away because...
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
That's weird because I didn't even do anything. I have not moved.
Oh.
Weird.
What? But I still remember it just like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction of yours, What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy?
Shit, I didn't read the autopsy again. Huh?
You don't need to, really, for this. What stands out to you that... You kind of hinted at it a minute ago about the story.
Well, the fact that Neil and Dark probably not being what they seem.
I guess I'll give a hint in a different way. Let's say that you've never seen this picture or don't know what it's about, and someone just happened to hand it to you and be like, this is a scene of a murder. What would stand out to them?
Who's the killer?
No. Like, in the actual image itself.
There
you go.
No.
Are you kidding me? It's one... Wait. What?
The contradiction lies here. Take a look at the knife the man was holding.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I thought it was... Never mind.
If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken, or... See, its tip is broken.
Yeah.
He's getting murdered by a ruler.
Even I don't have to look closer to see that, Mr. Wright.
But, Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken, too. Oh, fuck.
If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off the victim's body.
It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer.
I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma.
And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem?
It's obvious, really. It's obvious, I reread that.
Silly.
The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken.
Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand.
Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there.
And that's right. But let me talk, damn it!
Yeah, fuck you, Judge.
Y'all are breaking me tonight. What the fuck? Oh. The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness's memory is mistaken.
The fuck, Edgeworth?
That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at that time. But she was sure she remembered correctly.
But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency.
Not so fast, Miss Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already? About a little something called falsified evidence?
You're treading on thin ice, Wright.
All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility.
No.
Order! Order! I want a sandwich.
Coming right up, boss!
Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted?
Your Honor, please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors Award at the ceremony, Neil
You were
Marshall...
about to say prospector, weren't you?
Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Gant.
I'm not listening.
During his testimony, Joe Dark fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in this story there is a lie.
I'm not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife.
If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife.
What are the chances of there being two broken knives?
Another broken knife besides Joe Dark's? Could there have been one?
Wonder what it could be.
Hey, Terry. How are you?
Wait.
Yeah,
Is
say I'm
there
mistaken,
another
see what happens.
Is there another broken knife?
You want a hint?
Something we've looked at multiple times before.
You want a hint?
Can we look at the picture?
Let him figure it out.
So what's your thought process, my friend?
Oh!
Oh?
Oh look, inappropriate night again. I called him soldier last time. He's moved up the ranks.
The
What are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, say
There is
I'm
another.
mistaken, see what happens.
If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error.
Mr. Wright?
In that instance, Emma really did see a broken knife.
I assume then that you have some information about this other broken knife.
Nope.
If so, please, feel free to enlighten us.
The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon.
Terry says, good lord, how can you solve any kind of case if you have to search through all of that? That's not that much. That's actually quite small.
So I'm gonna present this.
Compared to
What?
later cases? Oh,
Wait,
God,
the trophy's the murder weapon? How's that a knife?
Or present the picture. Present the picture, right?
That's up to you.
The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Right here, inside this picture. This is the picture. Oh. Go ahead, Edgeworth.
This is the picture of the award ceremony. Ah!
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
You see it too, huh?
It's the broken murder weapon.
Oh, that.
Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding.
That's a broken knife.
As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's. In being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award.
Order! Order!
Turns out Gant is in that night costume. That armor.
Neil Marshall was awarded the King Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shielded knife. When he chased down Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation.
That can't be.
Oh? And why not, Mr. Edgeworth?
Because if the King of Prosecutors Award knife was the murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed.
What do you mean?
I mean, this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Oh. Oh!
But the prosecutor was the one who actually died.
That's true. What's going on here?
Knife
It
Gant.
seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions.
Wait! I remember now. I remember everything.
Witness?
Mr. Edgeworth,
What is it?
could you show me your evidence list again, please?
His list? The one with that picture scribbled on the back?
Phoenix is going to have to drag a whole filing cabinet with him to court. Nah,
Yep.
that happens in real court cases.
I knew it! This picture. I'm the one who drew it.
What?
You drew that?
That's right. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture. All of this time, I've been trying so hard to forget. I must have locked this part away deep inside me.
Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the testimony.
Yeah, let's drag this out.
Would you please tell us what you've recalled, Miss Sky?
Yes, Your Honor.
First the knife mix-up, and now the blue badger? It's not blue badger. This should be investigated.
When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and rushed towards both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then, there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow.
This is certainly most unusual and horrifying.
Try impossible. The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this year.
That would mean he didn't exist 2 years ago.
Hold it. Stop. Please don't pursue this any further.
Lana?
What's the meaning of this? Please remain seated in the defendant's chair.
But you can't do this. I've already confessed the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that?
Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What?
We've already come this far. It's too late to turn back.
Silence!
I kill you.
That's my line.
No, it's not.
Turns out he's actually he's Ahmed.
Ahmed's the blue badger, I knew it. Playing the organ, murdering people. Dressing up as a knight for fun.
It's Ahmed, the terrorist judge.
Okay, crazy, keep going.
Hey, he was finally able to find himself a new body.
Shush, you.
And a proper job.
And you're supposed to be a judge? Oh, wow, okay. Let's go!
Alright. The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, please detain the defendant.
Seems we're finally getting to the core of the matter.
When I saw that man raise his knife, I'm still reading it. Whatever.
When you say that man, you assume you refer to Joe Dark.
Yes, at least I think it was him.
You think?
All I could really see were shadows.
The power outage that immediately preceded the incident is also documented in the prosecutor's office report.
So then you...
The judge is trying to get me back for interrupting him this. Okay. I'll have to be a little quicker.
Just get him some fried chicken, he'll be fine.
Why would you do something so dangerous?
What else could I have done? He was about to stab Mr. Marshall.
She seems convinced that Dark was the one holding the knife.
But as we've just theorized, Mr. Marshall was the one holding the knife.
Well, I didn't know that at the time. When that Dark guy knocked me down, all I could think was, I've gotta help that other person.
What do you mean, you think?
It all happened so fast, and I was in shock. I don't remember everything clearly. What I did, it's all kind of a blur.
Miss Sky was almost killed before she was witness to a murder about to take place. With so much happening in a matter of seconds, a little disorientation is only natural.
I saw the man about to stab the other person, who I thought was Mr. Marshall. I knew I had to stop the man with a knife.
What you did was very brave, little girl.
Don't
So then-
patronize me.
What happened next?
Are you sure about this?
Nope. Of course, see? I even drew a picture of him here.
But it was the chief of detectives who thought up this hideous beast.
Turns out Emma was the original creator of the Blue Badger.
Right. And that was just this year. Do what?
And Gumshoe found the picture and was like, "Oh, this would be a cool design for a mascot."
Aw, he was Emma's unwitting minion after all.
The Blue Badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable.
I know it sounds strange. I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department. I had this nagging feeling that I'd seen him before somewhere.
Kill it.
Now I finally remember.
Oh, bother.
Okay, Pooh Bear.
Just when you thought that thing had caused enough commotion and property damage to the courtroom.
Gillis, where in the room did you see him dancing?
He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow.
The Blue Badger didn't even exist 2 years ago. So what exactly did Emma see? I've gathered all the evidence. All that's left now is to put the pieces of the puzzle together.
Oh, I like puzzles.
Hey, didn't we put one together?
Adults are talking, Gummy.
He's like, "Oh, man."
Hey, wait a minute! I am an adult.
No, you're not.
Stupid.
The
Nice save, though.
mysterious
I like
Blue
that.
Badger was in fact this.
It was
That's
right in his style.
Mm-hmm.
what exactly is that?
I believe it's some sort of jar.
But, Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the Blue Badger. Silly goose.
Indeed, it doesn't. As it stands now, or just as it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if I were to change our viewpoint?
He's a magician.
A viewpoint?
Damn it, MJ.
I've got to show them. Okay.
See? Nightmares can happen if you really apply yourself. That's not it.
Wait. Okay.
Allow me to remind the defense that the case hinges on the... Hey!
Sorry.
If
Sorry,
Mr. Wright can't match the state the witness drew, We cannot accept his claim.
I've got to find just the right angle. Maybe I should rotate it vertically a bit more, or horizontally.
Oh, come on, Mr. Wright, you can do it.
The judge is like,
I'll
like kind of
sing for you while
squirming
you
in his.
do. Ba 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 ba. Okay, I'm done now.
Like that?
No. You were on the right track earlier.
Well, like
Nope,
this?
too far. Tilt it down. The base part, the narrow part there should be towards the back. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Keep pushing it back. A little more. Nope, it's not straight up. Keep pulling it back. The top part, keep pulling it. Nope, the other way. Keep going.
It's not supposed to be towards the front.
Yeah, you have it. You're moving it in the opposite direction that it should be in. Like, or I should say that base should be further away from you. There you go. Keep going.
He's secretly enjoying the music. And is trying to...
You want me to sing it and you want me to sing it some more? Okay.
Like that? This is right.
You were close. You just needed to tilt it a little bit more. But you had it right, basically.
What are you doing?
That's too far.
Like that?
That's too far up. I don't. Try that. What?
Maybe. Oh. Oh.
Hold
We've
on.
got it wrong side up. Because of the blood splatter. Blood splatter, I believe, should be on the bottom.
No, the blood
Yeah,
spatter
it's a little
the
off.
blood spatter should be at the top.
The blood splatter needs to be at the top?
Yep. Rotate
The
it to
fuck?
your right. Okay. Yep. Keep going. Now move it forward towards you. There you go. And actually tilt it back up. Tilt it back a little bit. Right there. Present. What? I have
Come
the
on.
picture. I'm looking at it. That's what it looks like.
Might have been rotated just a little off.
Try it. What?
Come on.
I'm looking at the actual image of it, and it's... Do you want me to send you the image?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
There you go.
Weird. Okay, so yeah, it was just angled wrong. Because both parts need to be at the tip of the square that it would be in, so just
You have
down
to
a
move
little
it
bit
up,
more.
yeah.
Nope.
It's
The right side was off a little bit.
Take care, Terry.
Take care.
One way to tell for sure that it's not...
It's 3 squares down from the image. Just a little
Yeah.
bit, yep, right there. And then line it up. Nope.
The hole has to be perfectly with in the center of those 4 squares. Almost. Because almost. It's
Right
it's
there.
a pain in the ass.
I think you have it. Wait.
That
No.
might- Nope. Rotate to the right. Oops.
Yeah.
No.
It should be barely touching of that line. For
Yeah,
the
both.
very right one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Nope. Yeah. Looks like it's right. There you
There we
go. Jesus.
Wow,
Is
I
this a
actually
miracle
missed
or
the
what?
gimmick from Apollo Justice. Ugh.
No one can possibly deny it. Or deny this jar's resemblance to the Blue Badger.
Ugh. No. It can't be.
Yo, Judge.
Think all right, Your Honor?
Hold on, I gotta mute myself.
Mm.
We're still on final day trial former.
I forgot how obnoxious that jar part is.
I don't remember it being that taxing, though. But I also did it on mobile, so maybe
Okay.
it was easier that way.
Hold on, hold
I
on.
remember it being somewhat difficult on the WiiWare.
I'm tempted to get a Coca-Cola.
Do it. I did.
Wait, no, sorry, Dr. Pepper.
I have that too. What of it?
Well, do you have a strawberries and cream, Dr. Pepper?
No. But I do have strawberries and cream.
Yes, I went there. Don't judge me.
Good job. Proud of you. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
We'll speak again.
The defense has proven its claim. The mysterious blue badger, the devil, witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this.
Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, especially with all the repeat failures, one question remains.
Hey. It's okay. Just imagine Edgeworth dressed as Dr. Frankenfurter.
Aw.
Mhm.
It's hard to be so awesome, right?
Emma, you'd be too young for that.
What's the one question that remains?
What's your point?
My point is you're dressed as freaking Furter in my mind. Oh, you mean...
Great, now I have the mental image of Gumshoe as his handyman. Freeze, it's the cops!
Now I've put that image in everyone's heads.
Fuck
you, asshole.
A couple buttons were pressed.
I love you guys. I love doing this.
You're welcome.
Oh, you mean, what do you mean? Or, yeah, what do you mean?
Sorry, I was taking care of a bug. So that badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything.
I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, as you can see, this changes everything.
Indeed. Very well then, please tell it. What's different now that we know the witness saw this jar? So, which of those do you think it is?
I kind of want to say the murder weapon. I don't want to accuse Emma of doing this.
Do you want to know the correct answer?
Oh god, no.
It's not the murder weapon. Nope.
Location?
Mm-hmm.
Allow me to take this in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar.
At a very specific angle, I might add, Mr. Wright.
Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar? Where? The location of the jar is shown in the picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on the shelf in the office of Damon Gant.
But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified so herself.
Yes. And it is these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Dark and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office.
Lana?
It happened on the other side of the room, in Chief Gant's office.
Who the fuck is Lana?
Are you implying the murderer removed the victim's body? From Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's office?
Yes.
Why would he do that? There's no reason.
Exactly.
What?
If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason.
Do you know what that reason was, Mr. Wright?
No clue.
I finally figured it out.
Did you?
So, this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though.
Bring it.
Please, recall the victim, the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away a man who was holding up the knife. The next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now, tell me, what could have sent the jar flying?
Karl Marx has hair on the top of his head, though. Size matters.
That would have been the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall.
You wouldn't find him in a courtroom, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit? Ah!
Ah!
The suit of armor, holding a very sharp and dangerous looking sword.
I knew he was inappropriate for a reason.
No.
Yes. And since the man was holding, or the man who was knocked into the arm was carrying a broken knife, he would have had to have been Neil Marshall, wielding the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Dun dun.
No. Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking.
I already hit the dun dun button early.
Yes.
No.
There is another possibility of what actually transpired in that room.
Another possibility?
Of course, the perpetrator would have had no idea, but nevertheless,
What are you trying to say, Mr. Wright?
I don't know if I can go through with this.
What are you trying to say?
Mr. Wright, what's the matter?
Say it!
If events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Skye knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall,
Emma killed him.
He said it. You mean Mr. Marshall died because of me? No! Thud.
I never imagined her testimony would lead to this.
So, it was the witness who took the victim's life. And then proved so with her own testimony. This is unprecedented.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Miss Guy, but given the circumstances,
Joe Dark murdered Prosecutor Marshall. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her?
Imagine that coming from you. If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out about what Emma did, wasn't it?
I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have proof. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall?
evidence?
I'm willing to bet you don't.
Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence.
If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony.
I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead.
We certainly can't get dead people to testify.
Bring out the zombies!
This
Not
has
without a
all
certain
been a
meaning.
wild goose chase from the beginning.
Tisk. Touche, Miss Skye. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility.
You mean there's still another possibility?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
I mean, the possibility that the victim has left us a message. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. In one manner or another.
That's impossible.
Well, Mr. Wright, is this the only possibility left to you? A message from the deceased? Does such a message exist?
I've got to think back to the court record. The real murderer's name.
That'll help you out a little bit. That's not it.
That's the only hint I'll give you.
Would you like another hint?
Yes.
What was around Marshall where he died?
The window.
What else? Because we learned he was impaled on that armor, the suit of armor, or the spear.
Yeah.
What's around the spear? You can see it in that picture.
The tassel, or whatever it's called.
Nope. Hint number 3, you were just fiddling with it a few minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. 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 No. No. No.
On the third page.
No. No.
It's on the third page.
Oh, you're being generous. That's not it. Nope. Yeah, it's the attorney badge.
That would have been funny.
What else were you messing with a few minutes ago?
No, the picture.
What else?
It's on this page.
Oh.
There you go. You can't present it right now, though.
Say there is evidence?
Yep.
This message from the deceased is already in our possession.
Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer?
Tisk. Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There's only one thing we seek. The truth. No matter how painful it may be.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us this piece of evidence that conveys a message from the deceased.
Show that badge.
This is the message left by the deceased.
This is that blue badger from before, right?
Whoops. Hold on. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I accidentally hit the wrong button on my stream deck.
Oh.
I hit the mute Discord button.
I didn't pick the blue badger.
Oh, is he going to just speak the killer's name?
If that thing could, I'm sure it would.
Looks like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. The message was left here, on the surface of this jar.
What do you mean?
If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar.
Looks like someone wiped the blood away.
Yes, but notice. For some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away.
Yes, there is a line here drawn in the blood.
So what you're saying is these dots were once lines.
Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message.
One that someone apparently wiped away. The blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed direction.
Precisely. So, all we need to do is connect these points. And the victim's message will become apparent.
No.
Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us? Your Honor?
I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer. I've got to connect these dots to make letters. There's only one thing the victim would have written, given the circumstance. His murderer's name. It's the defense attorney's duty to prove their client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Emma.
So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind.
Of all people. She may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life
was Emma Skye.
What? Oh no.
So, Worthy. Can't say I didn't warn you.
You forget.
Do you understand the implications of what you've done?
What? What are you talking about?
2 years ago, Joe Dock was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in that case, were you not? Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. Not only that, but you used forged evidence to assure his conviction. But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable. I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know? We aren't defenders of justice. What? We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter. Even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery, ultimately the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge.
Oh boy.
Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied. What's going on at the prosecutor's office?
They might have sent an innocent man to his death.
How can he just stand there like that? It wasn't his fault.
Order, 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 you fuckheads!
Sup?
The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows.
To be continued. Ba-da-ba, I'm screwed.
Alright, I gotta step away for a second.
Well, I just
Did I get you with that? Aden?
Huh?
I said, did I get you with that?
What, earlier? Yeah.
Yeah, just now.
Yeah.
Glad I
Judge
wasn't
ain't
drinking
taking
anything or having a cigarette. Whew.
Judge isn't taking any more shit. Alright, I'll be back.
Uh,
Well, I just killed off an entire little mini bag of rice cakes. Or rice
Murderer.
crackers.
They were delicious.
Yeah, my dinner was smaller but unhealthy. I mean, well, healthier but not as I shouldn't have killed off that entire little. Well, it's not a huge bag. It's like one of those like larger like gas station chip bags.
okay.
But I also haven't eaten. This is all I've eaten today. Was that and my little French bread pizza that I ate and my mini ice cream cone. That's all I've had today.
Oh, damn.
I didn't feel like making any food or ordering anything yet. And of course, as soon as I get groceries, I'm like mowing down on everything that I can. And then immediately feeling shitty about it and working out. I'm slowly getting back into my... I mean, obviously this is a fail for diet is concerned, but... I kind of gave myself a little wiggle room when I was sick. I was like, I don't care about trying to eat very healthy. I just want to eat what I can at least. Because usually when I'm sick, I'm not the biggest fan of eating.
Fair.
And I'm slowly getting back into synth writers again. Normally I do like 2 videos or 2 uploads in a day, but I only did the one. But I did play that song over and over again. Well, actually not over and over again. I perfected it my 3rd try. Full try.
Hey, nice.
first try, didn't with no restart, so I got -3, and the second time I got -2. But I don't put it on no fail mode or sudden death. I just, if I miss a note, then I pause it and restart. It doesn't count as a full try unless you actually get through the entire song.
Okay, so it has a similar try mechanic as the Theatrhythm games and Demo then. Okay.
You could enable those features, but I just choose not to. Sudden Death makes it, I've noticed that when I've played challenges with Sudden Death mode on, it's a lot more sensitive. It's easier to fail, basically.
Oh.
Because I noticed that when I have Sudden Death on, I do fail out a lot more quickly than I do. I don't know. I have to work on my accuracy of my hits, but
that could be a large portion of it.
I should start playing on Force mode. Tone up my
what
arms. Mode? Force mode, rather than rhythm. Force mode is that you have to try to hit the orbs as hard as you can.
Ah.
So it's not about accuracy, it's about how hard you hit it.
Huh.
It's an arm workout. And I've tried spiral mode once and absolutely was horrible in it. I have not tried it since. I like spin mode though. Spin mode's fun. I've only tried it on mild. But you could have it or wild mode, which is basically 360 spin. And it could go up and down. Have you ever heard of flying yoga, by the way?
Flying yoga?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I think that looks like... I've never heard about it until the other day, and I think it looks fun. It looks like it'd be fun to do. Basically, there's these hammocks that are attached to the ceiling. And you get in them and do different poses. I was watching Stray Kids and BTS do flying yoga the other night. I was actually showing one of my friends those videos too. It looks fun.
I thought that was just... I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was just a gymnastics thing. I didn't realize that was yoga.
It could be both.
Fair.
Here, since we're waiting for Rob, I'll try to show you what I mean.
Also known as aerial yoga.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I have it up on screen, or on stream. So yeah, this is basically... It kind of also looks like Pilates too, but... Yeah, you... do poses off of these little hammocks. And I was watching, like I said, I was watching Stray Kids and BTS members do this, and it was so funny. Because the instructor couldn't even move forward with the lesson because everyone just kept, either couldn't get in it or couldn't stay on it.
Or got tangled up in it.
Yeah. It was so funny.
Those things are super easy to get tangled up in or fall out of.
It looks fun to do, though. I want to try it. I also want to try pole dancing, as I've told JR the other day.
Oh, man. Takes a lot of both upper and lower body strength for that.
At my mom's old video store, I basically grew up in. She had these poles installed right by the front window. Because our video store was within a little plaza area. But as a kid, I used to always climb up those poles and had so much fun doing it. And I want to actually try pole dancing. I can't really do it in my house though, because my ceilings really are accustomed for a pole to be attached to it because I have cathedral ceilings. But I know they have the ones with the weighted base at the bottom, so it doesn't tilt.
and the
But-
top, but it can still easily fall over. Speaking from experience.
I still want to try it though. We're talking about flying yoga and pole dancing.
Okay.
I want to try them.
Didn't
Oops.
for some reason that got me thinking of like the video with Markiplier and Aaron and Dan.
Yeah, I know.
And,
that's one of my favorite videos.
Didn't Jacksepticeye also join in on that? Or is that the second time they went?
That was the second time.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember the one video.
Mm-hmm.
Where
That's
all
on my
three of
favorites
them
list.
where all three of them are pole dancing.
With Sienna Spalding. I used to be subscribed to her channel. And then when my friend and I were talking about it the other day, because I was showing them like Stray Kids members and BTS members doing flying yoga on one of their reality TV shows that they do. And so I'd never heard of flying yoga before. And so I really wanted to try. It looked cool. I want to try it out. All right. Section 2 out of 3 for this for this day's trial. We're on final day trial ladder 1.
Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. Everything okay?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. You have the worst timing as always. Oh, guess I am. Come back later.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da, deuces.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
This seems familiar. You got a lot of nerve, pal, raking a detective run around all around while on duty. To top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
I take it Lana's having you run errands again.
Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal. Here. She asked me to give this to you if there was a break in today's trial.
I like the cover of that book.
It practically screams,
like evidence law for dummies. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's got a cute little plushie and
yeah.
Looks like.
I actually did save a criminology for dummies on my Amazon wish list yesterday.
Hey, I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
You okay?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Just like I said, if it's... I mean, you can always save this for tomorrow. Because we've been going for almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I think as far... Oh, wait. Let's see here.
Aren't the latter parts combined about as long as the former?
Yeah, that has 3 sections. This section, the first one has 3 sections. This one has 1, 2. Actually, no. Final Day Trial Forward has 3 sections. Final Day Trial Ladder has 2 sections, and then Final Day Trial Ladder 2 has 3 sections. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 sections.
Excuse me.
Man. Hi, Big Cat. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you? You got a scrunched face.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
What's up?
Random question: how long would it take for the last part of the case?
Well, we could technically get through this first part of ladder.
Yeah, I mean, that's up to you. Why? What's up?
Something may have come up.
We can save it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's just save it for tomorrow.
Okay.
Because, I mean, we got through... Because there's 8 sections total. We got through 3 of them so far. So we're not at the halfway point yet. For the final day trial.
When we go back inside the courtroom, will be ought to be the final 4 sections.
Yeah. Why don't we call it and then save the rest for tomorrow?
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that.
Alright. Might as well.
Go ahead and save your game then, and then I will switch things over to not flying yoga anymore. Playing Canada, this can go. Oh wait, I should have kept those open. Yeah, it's alright. Alright. Then let's find out if Aden's gonna be giving us some lyrics. It says there's no music for the wheels for some reason. Hold on, let me see.
Is there a check mark for that?
Let me see. No, sound's on.
Weird.
Why is it? Huh. Hold on. Give me a second. Maybe do I have it like muted or something? I'm looking at my volume mixer. No? I don't.
No, it shouldn't be because otherwise we wouldn't have been able to hear
music
the
videos I was playing earlier and whatnot.
the music videos, and we wouldn't have been able to hear the audio from the
right
from the landmine links.
That is true. All right, you guys in?
The world could just be acting up. Yep.
All right. Don't know why it's not making a sound.
Well, at least you can still hear the click whenever you click the spin.
Nope, we're good. We're safe for the next time. No one has died unintentionally 3+ times.
All the shenanigans.
I mean, funny. Yeah, we're good. That's good stuff.
And I apologize. I wish I could go a little bit longer, but something did come up.
Yeah, it's all good. I was actually getting kind of tired anyway, so.
All right,
I got ending screen up for you.
All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys will follow us on social media, as well as our Patreon links are in the description down below, as well as check out MJ and Aiden's channels, which is at.
You can find our channels and whatnot in the descriptions or description on the YouTube end. If you're watching on Twitch, you can go to the About tab on my channel. Under the Friends panel, you will see all of their stuff there. But otherwise, it's just Professor MJ _ on everything. And then Aden, what's yours?
You can find me on YouTube under the name Phayn.
Alrighty.
All right, and with that being said, also please check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob, Aden, MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care, and we'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends.
See ya.
Yeah, on Twitch, you guys know what to do. I already told you. I'll come up with a better outro someday, I promise. But tune in tomorrow night for us finishing up Ace Attorney. So, until we meet again, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye.